Who's ready for this right now? Hello everybody, that's right, it's Bradley back. Thank you for stopping by the channel, Tripleinc, and today is going to be an epic summer battle fragrance video. What summer fragrance is best? That's what I hope to answer in this little battle video right here. I got 5 of some of the best summer fragrances that everybody talks about that are very hyped up right now, and we're gonna have them battle off and see which one walks away victorious. It's gonna be a very interesting battle, and I'm gonna be breaking it down like this. We have the smell category, we have performance, versatility, and I'm also bringing Claire. That's right, Claire is coming back on the channel to discuss the compliment factor, if they're sexy or not. So we have all that and more to look forward to with this video, so a lot to dive into. Now all these fragrances are champions, they're superstars in their own right, so let's go ahead and meet the competition. First off, this is probably one of the most popular and successful flankers to ever become of an original fragrance. This is Invictus Aqua from the house of Paco Rabanne. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this Aqua flanker of Invictus is going to stack up to the competition. So next let's meet the newcomer to probably everybody's summer list. This is from the house of Abercrombie & Fitch. It is First Instinct right here. Can this fragrance ever surpass the legendary Fierce, or will it just kind of sink to ordinary levels? We'll see how First Instinct handles itself in this battle. Next up, no introduction needed with this one. It is of course Dior Sauvage, one of the most popular men's fragrances out in the game today. Will this bestseller, especially for the summer, be able to defend its title? We'll see. Let's turn things up a notch as we meet our 4th competitor. This is Acqua di Gio Profumo, the beautiful black bottle itself. This is a flanker to one of the most successful summer fragrances of all time, Acqua di Gio. Can it live up to the Acqua di Gio name, and will it carry on its legacy? And finally, let's meet the newcomer of this list. This is from the house of Bulgari, just dropped in early 2017. This is Aqua Atlantique. I've already had much good things to say about this fragrance, and let's see how it stacks up to the rest of these summer superstar fragrances. Really quickly, can we get a thumbs up for this beautiful day that we have out? I love being able to film outside on these awesome days like today, so awesome for that. And with this list, I'm going to be breaking it down in terms of a scoring system. I'm going to have all these bottles right below me right here, and you're going to be able to see with each one how many points it's going to score. It's going to be scoring on a point system of 1 point is only average to poor, 2 points is good, and 3 points is amazing, excellent, awesome, you name it. So each of these fragrances below is going to be scoring a certain amount of points for each category that I've already mentioned, and at the end we're going to add them up, and we're going to have a 5th place, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and of course 1st to see who wins this battle. Let's go. And before I start off with the smell category, we're just going to look ahead at the price really quick. I would classify all of these as definitely affordable. They're all under $100 MSRP, full retail for about the 100 ml bottle, I want to say. And you can also find these pretty heavily discounted on almost any discount website. So these aren't any crazy expensive niche options. A lot of these are very, very affordably priced, so you can easily pick them up and smell great over the summer. Alright, let's start with the all-important scent category. First up is Invictus Aqua from Paco Rabanne. Right away, it is a sweet, sort of a summery fragrance. You will get the bubblegum from the original Paco Rabanne Invictus, but it is definitely dialed down, and toned up are these aquatic sort of a notes. You get a salty, musky ambergris in here. Definitely to the more experienced nose, this will come off as rather synthetic, and it's definitely not the most unique thing out there. It is a little bit still sweet and playful and maybe youthful, but I think just to the average guy, to smell good, this would be definitely very good. It's going to get a 2 points for the scent. You know, I think it is a little bit synthetic and definitely not the most unique or original thing, but it does smell good. None of these smell bad by any means, and this one has that little bit of a bubblegum in the opening, and it has this a more aquatic, fresh version of Invictus. Did someone say melon? That's right, we got Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct is next. This has an amazing melon top note, very unique in my opinion. Not a lot of men's fragrances have the melon note, and this one uses it so nicely. It also has gin and tonic for a little bit of a masculine sort of fresh sharpness to combat that melon note a little bit. And to me, the dry down though is where this one starts to fall apart. It just gets a very basic, sort of a bland dry down, but the top notes are amazing, so I can't give it a full 3 points. I'm gonna give it 2 points, because while I do like the opening, the dry down loses a little bit of points for me, but still 2 out of 3. This one smells very nice, especially if you like fruity, tropical scents with a melon note. This is a great one. Dior Sauvage is next. This fragrance is very polarizing and very controversial in my opinion. A lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. Which camp am I in? I'm sort of neutral with this one. I love the top notes for about the first 15-20 minutes. That bergamot, it's so beautiful, so fresh, so uplifting. But to me, once that ambroxan starts to come in, it sort of goes downhill for me. It just becomes synthetic and fresh. You know, it's definitely a fresh fragrance. It's kind of generic, and it just has this very overbearing masculine freshness to me. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I know a lot of people love this one. So it's going to score 2 points for the scent. It has some things that I like, it has some things that I don't like so much, but overall, if you're looking for a fresh, fragrance. You probably have already smelled Sauvage before. It's very popular. It's just a nice smell overall. It definitely has some pretty good quality to it, especially in the opening. I just wish that opening lasted longer. Okay, we've had a lot of 2s so far. Let's see if Acqua di Gio Profumo, which is next up, can break that streak. Acqua di Gio Profumo, this has definitely a reminiscence of the original Acqua di Gio, but it's so much more masculine, so much more sexy. This has the incense, has the patchouli in the base, so it's a very rugged, masculine, slightly smoky base, which is so awesome. And of course it has the freshness of Acqua di Gio, has a little bit of this beachy vibe as well. It smells so awesome, guys. I love the smell of this. 3 points, easily. It definitely has quality to it. It smells very nice, smells manly, and I love what they did with this. You know, they changed it enough from the original Acqua di Gio to make it worthy of a separate purchase, in my opinion. Love the fragrance, love the smell of this. 3 out of 3 points. And last up, of course, is Acqua Atlantique by Bulgari. Wow, the top notes of this, probably the best top notes of this entire list, I'm gonna say. It has this fruity tropical vibe. It definitely does remind you a little bit of Dior Sauvage and also definitely of Versace Dylan Blue. I get a lot of that in there, but this is better than both of those, as I said many times before, just because it has the addition of that salty freshness. In the dry down, you get a little bit of woodsiness as well, and it just retains this really nice, sexy freshness for the entire fragrance, and the top notes are absolutely awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna give it full 3 points with this, no question about it. This is one of the best smelling fragrances of this entire list, and every time I smell it, I just fall more and more in love with it. That's how good this is. I think you'll really enjoy this one if you like Versace Dylan Blue and Dior Sauvage. It has a similar vibe to that, but as I said before, it does something different, which I really appreciate. So 3 points. Alright, so things are pretty tight here after the smell category. Let's see if they can sort of create some distance from each other in the performance category. Starting with probably the strongest of this list, Invictus Aqua. Yeah, I said it right away. This is easily the strongest fragrance, I would say, out of all of these. Maybe one of them is going to give it a run for its money, and I'll tell you that one in a minute. But Invictus Aqua, 10+ hours longevity every single time. Great projection, great sillage as well, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about it. It's lasted me from like an evening all the way to the next morning, the first thing I smelled when I woke up. Just awesome performance, 3 out of 3 points, one of the strongest fresh fragrances that I own, easy. And going downhill a little bit here, First Instinct, you know, this one doesn't have good performance on me. I think some people may get average at best, but for me, it's definitely below average. Only 1 point, I'm gonna score it for this. It only lasts about 4 to 5 hours on me, with the projection being very minimal. It only pushes out a little bit, so that's a little bit unfortunate, and that's why it's only gonna score 1 point. Next up, Sauvage. This is an interesting one for me. I know a lot of people get absolutely beast mode with this one. I know a lot of people like me who kind of have iffy performance with it. Definitely within the first half an hour to 45 minutes, it's kicking. It's like, whoa, pushing out hard, right? But after that, it just whoop, dies right down to almost a skin scent, which I don't understand. So very interesting performance. I don't really know what to score it with this, so I'm gonna score it just a 2, because some days it'll last a good amount of time, other days it won't. Don't really know what to make of it, but I think a 2 out of 3 is an adequate score for the performance of Dior Sauvage. Next up is Acqua di Gio Profumo, and I really enjoy the way this one performs. It definitely has a good projection to it for several hours, but it doesn't go too much, and the longevity is around 6 to 7-ish hours. It definitely lasts longer than the original, which is great. And you know, this one isn't a screamer, it's not a shouter, but it gets the job done. It stays with you long enough, I think, and that's really good. It's very close to a 3, but I'm still gonna score this one 2 points, but it's just a really nice, solid performing fragrance in my opinion. And lastly, this is the one that I said could possibly give Invictus Aqua a run for its money in terms of the performance. It is Acqua Atlantique. This is a very, very good performer, especially in the projection department. The projection is very, very good with this one. Within the first 3 or 4 hours, it's really going out past an arm's length even, and it lasts all day basically, 8 or 9 hours, sometimes pushing 10. It has very good performance with it, 3 points, no question, a very strong summer fragrance, and probably the strongest that I've tried from the entire Bulgari Aqua line. Alright, so things are getting shaken up a little bit here, right? Let's see what's gonna happen now with the versatility category. Invictus Aqua, this one definitely is more of a nighttime scent in my opinion. If you like to go to the clubs, if you like to, you know, party or do all that stuff during the summertime, this is a great one. Definitely fits casual clothes, very dressed down if you will. I wouldn't recommend this for formal or work, and it could possibly work on a date, maybe a first date or something like that. But I think it's a pretty versatile fragrance. You know, I'm talking about the versatility for all of these, by the way. just for the summertime because this is a summer battle after all. So this is going to score 2 points with me for the versatility just because it's only casual in my opinion and sort of in the clubs, but it works great for that. But definitely nothing for dressed up, so 2 points. Now First Instinct is going to do much the same as Invictus Aqua. The only problem with this is it can't be worn, I would say, in the clubs just because it doesn't perform. But definitely casual all day. Summer dates, close encounters, if you're around a lot of people and you want to wear a nice summer refreshing scent casually, this one is great. So I'm also going to score this one a 2 out of 3 points because in the summer we already know that we're going to be wearing casual clothes a lot, and this one just fits that very, very good. And also if you're a teenager under the age of like 19, 20, this one could work great for you. So versatility, 2 points. Alright, Sauvage is next. No surprise, this is going to score a full 3 points for versatility. You could honestly wear this all year long, but in the summertime especially, I think any scenario will work. You can wear this going to the gym, casually, just in a t-shirt. You can also wear this dressed up. To work it does nice, on a date, to the clubs even. Any scenario you can wear a fragrance in, this one is going to get the job done. So the full 3 points for the versatility. That is one thing that I do really enjoy about Sauvage, is you can just spray it on any time of the day or night, and you're going to be good to go. And ADG Profumo is next up. This is a quite versatile fragrance actually, guys. This is my go-to, I think, summer date fragrance, close encounter. It smells so, so nice. And also you can wear this dressed up in a suit, going out at night, I think in the clubs because it has pretty good performance as well. You can wear this casually, I think any scenario as well. Same thing, a 3 out of 3 for the versatility with this one. It's highly, highly versatile. And if you're a guy, if you like more of these nighttime, sexy, masculine scents, this is a very good one to look at. We'll finish up with Aqua Atlantique. This one is pretty close for me. You know, it's right in between being highly versatile and being only medium versatile, I guess. This is definitely a casual fragrance. You can wear it sporting to the gym again. It's a little iffy if you want to wear it dressed up for full formal. I wouldn't recommend wearing like a suit with this, but I think you can definitely wear it to work. I've worn it to work before, and it's worked very, very well for me. So versatility, I'm still going to go with full 3 points out of this one. There's not really any time during the summer that I wouldn't like to smell like this one. I think that says enough about it right there. So 3 points. Bulgari Aqua Atlantique still going strong. Alright guys, now time for the compliment factor. Maybe the most important to a lot of you guys out there. Which one of these fragrances gets the most compliments, works best with the ladies? I'm going to have Claire coming on very shortly, and we're going to be talking all about that. And I'm going to shake things up a little bit. This is going to be a high risk, sort of a high reward category right here. I'm actually going to award 5 points for the fragrance that comes in first place, 4 points for the fragrance that comes in second, 3 points for the fragrance that comes in third, 2 points for the fragrance that comes in fourth, and only 1 measly point for the fragrance that comes in fifth. So there is a lot on the line right here. You gotta do good with the ladies on this list in order to sort of make it. So this could be make or break for a lot of these fragrances. Some of these scents, if they do very good with Claire, they could actually sort of overtake some of the other ones. So this is very important right here. Can't wait to see what's about to happen. Let's go. All right. I think you know this girl by now, right? This is Claire. She's back again, and Claire, it's been a little while since we've had you on our channel last. But today we got a big video. This is going to be a summer battle. We're looking at all these summer scents down here. We know that you like your freshies, so it's going to be some good scents. A little battle going right here. So let's get this first one going.
This is going to be hard.
It's going to be hard, yeah. So we're going to have Claire rate these scents. We're going to have her rate them. It's going to be a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5th place all the way to 1st place of her favorites. So I'm going to spray each one right here, and we're going to get her thoughts on these scents. All right, so here's the first one. What do you think about Invictus Aqua? I think we already know that you like this one from the last video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a summery scent, I would say.
Yes.
Do you get any, what is it, kind of a feeling that you get from it?
Go on a date.
Go on a date, yep.
Walk on the beach.
It is.
Go to the park.
It's one of like the best summery date, you know, clubbing fragrances that there is out there. And it has great performance too, which is awesome. So you definitely like that one a lot, right?
Yes.
Okay, next is going to be the new kid on the block. This is First Instinct by Abercrombie & Fitch. What about that one?
It smells kind of like sunscreen mixed with like cologne.
Okay.
I like it.
So it's a summery kind of a vibe, right? This has melon in here, so it's got sort of a fruity tropical top note maybe. Now would you find this on a younger guy or an older guy, do you think?
Younger guy.
Younger. Yeah, I would definitely say, for all you teens out there, I think this is a great summery scent. But you don't seem to like it as much as Invictus Aqua.
No. No?
It's just a little average?
It's average.
Okay, only average. So Abercrombie & Fitch, you know, I think for the right guy this could be definitely working well. It's just only average with Claire's. Here we go, next up. I think we all know about this one.
It smells good.
Smells good? Yeah. Fresh, right?
Yeah.
Is it a little boring maybe, or do you find it kind of unique? Yeah. That's the one, I mean, Sauvage, so many people wear it. I don't know if you smell this in any other guys, but it's pretty much one of the most popular fragrances that there is out there right now.
Sticking with my favorite.
Sticking with your favorite, okay, but it's not bad. You know, like none of these
No.
are bad scents by any means,
No.
but it's just kind of only average. But it's still it's a good smell, no doubt about it.
It's fresh.
Fresh, yeah.
Clean.
Okay, next up we have this very successful flanker right here, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Think about that one. It's a good start.
I'm trying to figure out what it makes me think of.
Okay.
Something.
Something. It's coming. You find this more of a day or nighttime scent? Because I know a lot of people love to wear this at night on summer dates. I don't know if you see it working in that occasion at all.
I feel like it could be both.
Do both, yeah. Smells on a younger guy, you think? Middle-aged, a little bit older, more mature?
I'd say like a bell curve.
Okay.
Mostly
Yeah.
middle-aged, but like it would work either way.
I definitely say this has that incense patchouli in there, so it's a more masculine take, a little bit of a smokiness in the base as well.
I approve.
You approve of it? Definitely.
approve.
Sweet. Okay, so that's definitely a thumbs up so far for Acqua di Gio Profumo. This last one, the water globe of the fragrance bottle game, if you will.
I like
This
the
is
bottle.
Yeah, love this bottle. Bulgari Aqua
Oh,
Atlantique.
oh.
Yeah, the top notes are just
It's
awesome.
like gummy bears.
Yeah.
But better.
It's like fruity, a little bit of tropicalness in here.
I like that.
Very nice. This is also great performance, which I already mentioned earlier. Cool. So we're actually going to have you hold off on your final thoughts on that. We're about to rank these 5 through 1, so stay tuned for that. But you like that one a lot, right?
This is gonna be really hard.
It is. It is. These are all great scents right here.
Okay, I got this.
They're close, aren't they?
I really like this one.
This one. All right, so the decisions have been made. Let's show you guys the results. Coming in 5th place is going to be Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct. You weren't the biggest fan of this. You said it was a little bit of a sunscreen type of vibe. Take another smell of that again. You know, this has the weakest performance out of all of these, and if you're a teenager and if you're on a budget, because this is the most inexpensive as well, I think this would be a great one to check out. But with Claire, it's only average, right?
Yeah. You should wear it on the beach.
On the beach, yeah, that's exactly right. All right, making its way in at number 4 is Dior Sauvage. Definitely a very hyped scent over this summer. So many people talk about it. Claire, you like this one, right? It's a fresh fragrance, a little bit of fruitiness in there, but it's so common these days. And while it does have pretty decent performance, I think that there are just some better options for the summertime. This is like a wearable scent, I think.
Yeah.
Would you say any guy can wear this any day of the summer, pretty much? So, Sauvage coming in 4th place. All right, so for this 3rd place, you probably didn't see Claire, but off camera, she had a really tough time deciding between the 3rd and the 2nd place. They were so close, but this one just got bumped out by our number 2, and that is this one, Acqua di Gio Profumo, coming in 3rd place. Kind of surprised a little bit by that, but you know this is such a nice scent, right? You love this one. It's really, really good. I think for summer dates, it's very versatile. You can dress it up a little bit, you can dress it down. It's definitely a really good compliment getter, and Claire, you really seem to like it, don't you?
Day or night.
So 3rd place, doesn't seem great, but it's a really good scent, guys, trust us.
I just love the other one so much.
Yeah. And the new kid on the block right here, this is the one right here that really took Claire, I mean, just by surprise. This almost took down number 1. This is Bulgari Aqua Atlantique. Yeah, I wore this actually a couple days ago, and I'm telling you, it smells amazing. That top notes, you said it's like a fruity gummy bear type of vibe.
Yes.
It's really, really good.
Love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And this is also released in 2017, and it's now starting to hit discounters, so you can find a really good deal on this actually. And just like with all the other Bulgari fragrances, it has great performance, longevity projection, all of that.
I just see little gummy bears
Little
with
gummy
little
bears over here.
tuxedos. Just
Yeah. So definitely awesome. Wow. I'm really surprised by this one. Aqua Atlantique is no joke. And no surprise for number 1. Claire, you loved this one last time we did our video, and it seems like it had made it again number 1. This is Invictus Aqua. I just reviewed this one last week. The compliment factor is insane. As you can tell, Claire, you just love this one. You recommend this to any guy out there, you think? It's just a great scent.
Heck yeah.
Now, don't get too mad, right? But I heard that they're going to discontinue this one.
No!
I know, that's what they're saying.
How much is it to buy one?
Well, it's like 80 right now, but the price is going up, and they're kind of limiting the distribution of that. It sucks. A lot of people who have their bottles are very, very happy right now because these are getting very difficult to find because it's a limited release. So, I don't know. Sad face for Claire. So, Invictus Aqua.
I was going to buy one.
You're right. If you still have it, buy it to make Claire happy because she loves this fragrance. Alright guys, so stay tuned for the final ratings. Claire, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. Fist bump. Boom. We'd love to have you back sometime soon. So let's go to the final ratings. Alright, what a battle that was. It is now time to give out the awards. We're going to be going 5th through first place, starting off, of course, with 5th place, leading up to number 1, the champion of this entire video. Let's introduce our 5th place fragrance. This is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct with a score of 6 points. You know, this was a valiant effort from this sort of newcomer on a lot of people's lists. This is a very nice fruity, melon tropical fragrance, but the big problems with this one is, you know, it doesn't really compare in terms of compliments with all the other ones, while it's still pretty good in that category overall. And the performance definitely brings it down, as well as the dry down isn't so great. But if you're looking for a cheap fragrance, this is the most inexpensive and affordable on this entire list. And if you're also under the age of around 20, this is the one for you out of all these fragrances, I want to say. So, First Instinct, a valiant effort from this fragrance, but coming in 5th place. Wow, okay, here we go. Coming in 4th place now with a score of 9 points, it is a legendary Dior Sauvage. It came in 4th place on this list. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but I can definitely respect it. I respect it for its compliments, I respect it for how versatile it is, and I respect it for that awesome opening. I have a couple problems with it, as you very well know. It is very popular, but Sauvage is just one of those things, right? You know it's gonna work. If you just want one super safe summer fragrance that you know is gonna do it all for you, can't go wrong with Sauvage. I mean, that's pretty much why it was made, to just be a mass-pleasing monster, and that's what it is. So coming in 4th place on my list, I think it did pretty good, and yeah, Sauvage coming in number 4. Here we go with the top 3, guys. These top 3 were all within 1 point of each other. They really separated themselves from the rest of the field. So difficult to choose a winner between these 3. All 3 of these are rock stars, but we had to do it, so here it is. Coming in 3rd place with a score of 11 points, it is Acqua di Gio Profumo. Very interesting to see this one coming in only at 3rd place. I enjoy this juice so much. It's just such a nice flanker to Acqua di Gio. It's a masculine fragrance. It has these summer fresh vibes to it, a little bit of smokiness in the base. Very nice performance, great compliments. It's an all-around, just a really solid fragrance. I've got some of the best compliments ever in my life with this one, so I have unbound respect for it. And you know what, Acqua di Gio Profumo, you could really end the video right now and pick up this one and really be fine. Of course, these 2 that are in front of it just barely beat it out, but still, ADG Profumo, it's awesome. Here we go. By now you know the 2 spots that are left, the only 2 that I haven't mentioned left. After I show you the number 2 spot, you will instantly know what the number 1 is. This number 2 was just number 2 by this much. It has 12 points, just in front of Acqua di Gio Profumo and just behind the number 1. Wow, it is gonna be Invictus Aqua, guys. This fragrance has really had just a second coming with me, you know. I didn't like it so much when I first got it, but it has grown on me so much. And the compliments, guys, this is Claire's probably favorite fragrance I think that she's tried so far. She loves this stuff. Great compliment factor, the strongest performing from this list. You may not love the smell, but it will haul in compliments all day long for you, and it will last all day long. And it's just pretty much right now my go-to night out summer fragrance. It's really good. So Invictus Aqua, maybe discontinue very soon. So I would suggest picking up a bottle of this, or at least trying it while you still can. So it is coming in at the number 2 spot. Let's go to the number 1. Alright guys, my number 1 spot, this is the winner, this is the victor of this list. Much respect to this one. It really had to fend off some very fierce competition, but it did it, and it comes away at the end of the day with the W. It is going to be, of course, Bulgari Acqua Atlantique. Alright guys, my big camera just died, out of battery, but I'm still going to continue this video and talking about the number 1 fragrance of this epic summer battle, Acqua Atlantique by Bulgari. In my opinion, the best summer designer fragrance that there is out in the fragrance industry right now. This has a very good similarity to Versace Dylan Blue and Dior Sauvage, but beats out both of them. Has the salty aquaticness from the rest of the Aqua line, and in my opinion is the best fragrance that Bulgari has ever released. Go check out Acqua Atlantique. I think this is going to be the next big thing. It's already gaining a lot of hype all around the fragrance world, and I can tell you I've had such a great time, made so many great memories already this summer wearing it, and it is my number 1 fragrance for summer of 2017, and also is the champion of this fragrance battle. So guys, that was the end of this video. A little bit of a different ending than I was anticipating, but still gonna close this video out. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments section down below. Also, what is your favorite summer fragrance? Which fragrance should have come away with the W in your opinion of this list? Of course, tell me all about that in the comments section down below. Shout out to Claire again for having you in this video. Always a pleasure to have you on my channel. And yeah guys, I think I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day here that I got at the river, and I'll hopefully see you back on this channel sometime soon with another fragrance video. Make sure to subscribe, and that's going to do it for this video. Peace.
It's like like an 8.6.
You and your decimals, man.
Smell clean.
Yeah.
But not thumbs down, because no more.
I know, right? It's. Wish we could have it.
I'm gonna protest. I'm gonna write an email and
write
a letter.
Email to Papa Røde and tell them to bring it back.
Yes.
Awesome.